A top BC economist is predicting a rush to get into the housing market before tough new mortgage rules start in March. But is that really a good move for first-time home buyers? CTV's Shannon Paterson is following the story tonight. Shannon?
Well, Mike, exactly 2 months. That's how long you have to buy a new home before those tough new mortgage rules take effect. But just because you can doesn't necessarily mean you should.
It's only January, but look at that. Spring flowers are blooming. And thanks to new mortgage rules, the spring real estate rush could also come early.
I think we'll see a surge in activity to beat the March 18th deadline and qualify under the old rules.
Under those rules, you can take 35 years to pay off your mortgage, and lots of people do.
So with high-ratio mortgages, those that are buying with less than 20% down, I would say 85% of those are actually choosing the 35-year amortization.
But come March 18th, they won't have that choice. 30 years will be the maximum.
Yeah, it's a real concern for low-equity buyers to be able to enter the market.
Pastrick predicts those people will rush out to buy before the rules change. But
that's going to make for some really bad choices for a lot of people. They're going to jump, and they're going to realize that we've just been maxed out.
Debt counselor Julie Jaggernath worries buyers who can barely qualify for a 35-year mortgage will take the plunge.
If they've been pre-approved, yeah, they're probably going to try to go and go shopping real quick. The danger in that, though, is if you can't afford a 30-year mortgage, really should you be buying right now?
Under the new rules, on a $300,000 mortgage at 4%, you'll pay $105 a month more than before. That difference could create a mini boom now and a bust after the deadline.
We'll see a drop-off in activity in the following 3 to 4 or 5 months. I think overall for 2011, I'm now expecting fewer sales than previously, and also a little less upward pressure on prices as well.
So by the time spring really arrives, the bloom could be off the real estate rose.
So, Shannon, just to be clear, what happens if someone buys a house before the deadline but doesn't move in until after? Can they still qualify under the old mortgage rules?
Yes, Mike, as long as the deal is done before March 18th, they can move in after March 18th and still qualify under the old rules. However, pre-qualification isn't enough. Simply being pre-qualified for a mortgage before March 18th won't guarantee you that mortgage after March 18th. So you need to make sure you know that as you're house hunting this spring.
All right, good advice. Thanks, Shannon.